Okay, we're going from 54. Okay, that's almost double the pumps. I'm up to 60, and it dropped quickly, and now I'm up to 60 again. That is almost, I will say 17 inches. Might be 16 7/8. I'm going to guess 12 millimeters out of square. And 11 and a half maybe. And pressure went down to 60. Okay, we're going up to 65. 65. We are at 17 and a 16th. That's not very much more. I'm going to guess no more deflection. And I'm right, actually. That's odd. So are we still at 65? No, we've dropped to 64. And we're going from 64 up to 70. 3, 4, 5 pumps. Hair over 70. We are at 17 and a quarter. And since we went up a quarter inch, I'm going to say that we have another millimeter. So we should be at 13. I'd say that's correct. The pressure has dropped to 69 from 70. Okay, we're going from 69 to 75. And I'm going to go a little higher than 75. Our distance, we're at 17 and a half. 17 and a half would be about 14 and a half millimeters. Give it a check. Actually, a little more than that. 15 isn't even quite enough. $16 is too much. Try 15 again. Yep, 15 is fine. And our pressure is down to 73. So we were over 75 and we dropped to 73. Okay. Going up to 80. 80. We have a distance of 17 and 3/4. 17 and 3/4. I'm expecting 16 millimeters. Enough. 17 millimeters. Not quite enough. I'd say 17 and a half is a good number. And we're down to 78 pounds. Okay, I took a quick peek underneath and it's tough to tell what's buckling. So I'm just going to keep going. We're going to 85. That was more pumps than it should have been. We're at a hair under 18 inches. So this will be probably 19 inches out of square, or 19 millimeters out of square. We'll say 20 millimeters out of square. And then we dropped from 85 pounds to 84. Okay, we're going higher. We were at 83, we're heading up to 90. Actually, we made it just about to 91. I'm expecting it to drop. We're at about 18 and a quarter. So I'm going to guess 22 millimeters out of square. Just close enough. And we're 88.5 maybe. Okay, we're starting at 88.5 and going to 95. 95. 95. We got 18.5, which are 2 millimeters, 24 millimeters, and I'd say that's pretty accurate. So we seem to be pretty linear here. We're down from 95 to 93 pounds. Okay, we're going up from 93 to 100, which gives us 300 foot-pounds. Okay, we're just a hair over 100. We are at almost 19 inches. 19 inches. This should be 2 more, which gives us 26 millimeters, and that's not enough. 27 millimeters. Okay, so we've increased. It was 2 millimeters for the last couple, 2 or 3, 4 maybe, and now we're up to 3 millimeters. We've dropped from 100 pounds to 97. Okay, we're going up from 97 pounds up to 105. Okay, that was too many pumps. We're going up substantially here. We got 19 and 3/8, I'd say, which means this is not going to be 3 more millimeters. This is not going to. 3 more millimeters would be 30. Let's try that first. 3 more millimeters, okay. 30 millimeters is how far out of square we are. And we're down to 102.5 pounds from 105. Okay, we're going from 102 up to 110 pounds. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, it used to be 3 to get me up 5 pounds, so definitely having some serious distortion here. 19.5, which I believe is going to get me another 3 millimeters. Nope. 4 millimeters. Let's say 4 millimeters. So we are at 34 millimeters out of square. There should be something really obvious on bending. And it is actually the aluminum on this, the bottom of this tube, giving way. It's pulling through. We got a buckle on the tube on this wall. This wall is bulging out like this, and these two sides are bulging in, similar to what we had in the last failure test. But this may actually be elastic. We'll have to see. Okay, we're at 107, going for 115. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, we made 115, at least momentarily. It's dropping. We are at over 20 inches, 20 1/4. And we are expecting to be quite out of square. Let's say 1, 2, 3, 4 more millimeters will take us to 38. That's not enough. 39. We are 39 millimeters out of square, and we've fallen back down to 112 pounds. We are pumping up from 112 to 120. 6, 7. Okay, apparently I need to make it closer to vertical. Okay, now that our setup has changed a little bit, The hydraulic jack wasn't perfectly straight underneath the tube, so it slipped off when we got to 100 and I have to look in the video. I think it was 115 pounds. I was going for 120, and the tube is back down to 16 and a half, which is still fairly significantly out of square. We'll just do a check on that. We have just a joy here: horseflies, mosquitoes, and wasps. Everybody's in a frenzy because it's coming to winter. Okay, we are 11 millimeters out of square. Just sitting here right now. Okay, we've got the hydraulic jack put a little bit better centered underneath. We have a block put to the edge of 36 inches for applying pressure because we're going to be running out of stroke soon. So we're at 5 pounds, 10 pounds with 7 pumps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is 15. A little over 4 is 20. 25 is 5. 5.5 for 30. 35 is 5. 40 is 5. 45 is 5. 50 is 5. 55 is 5. 60 is under 5. 65 is 5. 70 is 5. 75 is 5. 80 is 5. 85 is over 5. 90 is 5. 95 is 5. 100 is 4. 105 is 4. 110 is 4. 115 is 5. 120 is 9 and falling. So it must have been 120 where we stopped. I didn't go back and look at the video. We are a long way from square. I'm going to guess 30 millimeters, 40 millimeters, 5 millimeters. I would say 43 millimeters is pretty close. So, and we dropped from 120 back down to 112 basically. So we're going to go back to 120. And 120 seems to be good there. We are at same deformation, 43. We are up at 21 inches, which now we're down to 114, or sorry, 118 maybe, 117. So I think I'm going to stop at this point because it's just going to continue to bend, and we're not going to make 100 or 200, which is where we have to get to, 175 kind of thing, to prove this out at 500 foot-pounds. It simply won't hold. So I'll take the joint off of here. Maybe I'll turn it at 90 degrees, maybe I won't. And we'll, if I can turn it at 90 degrees, we'll test it sideways and see if it's a comparable number, or if we start where this left off.